ready to erupt. If the Longhorns make a great play on defense here in this half inning, this stadium is going to explode.
Yeah, Texas needs to use that as momentum, quite frankly. I think this is where you have your first baseman's back. You need a little bit of something.
Timing call against Daniel resulting in an extra strike for Kavan. So 1-2. Lined back up the middle, and LSU has a pair of runners aboard with nobody out, looking to increase their lead. It currently sits at 3-0.
Coach Torino, when we were talking with her, was what's the game plan against Texas? And it really was, it's going to rely on if we can get to Kavan. And we have seen her. We played her last season. She's like, but we're not going to hold on to that. It was an 11 a.m. midweek game. It wasn't something that we really felt like coming into a 3-game series. But we had some looks against her. We have plenty of video. But if we can get to her, then we feel like we have a really good chance in Austin. And right now I feel like their offensive game plan against Kavan is working out. 8 hits on the board already, 3 runs.
Last time these teams met, Megan mentioned it, when they were non-conference opponents. LSU with a 7-4 win over Texas. It was on March 12th of last season. And to left for Stewart. Comes on to make the grab. First out of the 6th. Back to the top of the LSU order for Danica Coffey. 1 for 2 on the day. Reached on an infield single in the 3rd. Was eventually left stranded at 3rd base. For a moment, Tigers thought they had plated her, but a review led to the 3rd out of the inning being recorded at first base on a grounder to Mitchell. And the run was taken off the scoreboard. Tegan Kavan in the circle, and her pitch count up to 109.
I think this big conversation here is more against Coffey, right? You have someone who has a high batting average. She came into this game batting .432. She has a walk. She has a hit. You've got couple runners on. I think you're kind of looking at, hey, you got to be careful with her, not necessarily put her on. If you do, I'd rather maybe take my chance with Lassiter behind her, 2 strikeouts, though she did get a double. I think either way, trying to get her to relax right there, not try to be too perfect.
First pitch swinging for Coffey, lifting it into left center. Stewart comes over to make the catch.
Or induce a fly ball.
Kavan, the undisputed ace of this Texas team. 9 wins in Southeastern Conference play. That ERA at 133. Again into left, and Stewart has a chance to make all 3 outs in the 6th. Tigers get singles from their first 2 hitters of the inning. Although next 3 go down by way of fly balls. LSU's lead is 3-0.
Last inning, try to utilize something. They've got to kind of have to make something out of nothing here if you're trying to get some momentum on your side.
And you can still feel that sense in the air. We're sitting, of course, in the press box above this sold-out crowd. But given what happened in that last inning and the aggression shown by the Tigers, the warning issued to their bench, Texas fans ready to make some noise, but the Longhorns need to provide a reason for them to do so. Not done that much today, only 2 hits. .3-0 the count. Sydney Berzon, the LSU starter. has worked her way through this one, Megan.
Oh, yeah.
5 innings of work, no strikeouts. 1 walk. Just able to induce balls put into play, and her fielders have taken care of her.
Yeah, just 2 hits. That's not, if you're LSU, how you want to start that inning, but if you're Texas, everyone knows. Don't want to get that leadoff walk.
Second time today that Texas has put the leadoff hitter aboard. It happened in the first when Ashton Maloney singled, and now Henry drawing a free pass to start the 6th inning. And Scott will try to bring her around. 0 for 2 with a fly out to left in the first and a line out to short in the 4th. 1-0 pitch lifted to center field. Lassiter going back, watching it sail out of the yard. The Longhorns pull within 1 as Mia Scott unleashes her 6th home run of the season.
Mia Scott shows you right there why she lives in that 3. I think she is the player that thrives on a little bit of that chippiness, if you will, after that last inning, and someone who's going to step up big time for the Longhorns. This pitch way too good, right over the heart of the plate. Doesn't get too much of a breakdown.
I told you the Longhorn fans were ready to explode, and Mia Scott is the one to light the fuse. LSU's lead trimmed to 3-2. Chance of Texas fights. Heard loud and proud here in Austin for Reese Atwood. 1-1 pitch, grounded to the shortstop Hodge. Long throw, bounces it into Edwards. Great stab by the Tiger first baseman.
It's the second time Tori Edwards have had to make a snag over there at first in that short hop. She's done so good at timing those, making it look easy.
172 RBI for Mia Scott. 4th all-time for the Longhorns. Now Jolie Mitchell, part of the drama in the previous half inning. Knocked to the ground by Maddox McKee. At the plate, Mitchell is 0 for 2, grounded to 3rd in the 1st inning, flied out to center in the 4th. Mitchell is locked into center field after getting knocked.
Everything the crowd wanted right there. We talked about it. You talk about momentum, and you looked at the lineup. You knew Mitchell was going to have an opportunity to get up this inning, especially with that leadoff walk. But again, it's the drop ball that's just not getting inside. There's still good movement down, but it's all over the heart of the plate. And both of those home runs, Mia Scott's, Jolie Mitchell's, same pitch location, same mistake, and they make them pay.
11 home runs, 40 runs batted in for Mitchell this season. What did I tell you, Megan? She had that look in her eyes. Longhorn fans will be talking about this 6th inning, regardless of how this game finishes. There is going to be plenty of talk about what Jolie Mitchell did in this 6th inning, in the top half and the bottom half, for a long time to come.
Oh, yeah.
You remember that time she got knocked down and came back up and hit a home run?
Yeah. Can't write it better.
Missing high to Katie Stewart. 2-2 to count. And Sydney Berzon, after 5 scoreless innings, has now allowed 3 runs, 2 homers here in the 6th.
Yeah, Berzon, just 2 hits allowed before this inning. I mean, really just a beautiful job in the circle. Texas, 3rd time through, heart of the order, finally makes some adjustments.
Swing and a miss, and Berzon comes back with a vengeance to strike out Stewart.
Yeah, just her first strikeout of the game, but a great job to be able to bounce back. It's an emotional inning so far. For Berzon, if you could just buckle down, remember, like, you've been pitching incredible this whole game. Stick with it, and it's really just been about the placement of those drop balls. And she did. She did a much better job to Katie Stewart getting that thing low and off the plate.
Here's Brister. Came in as a pinch runner in the 5th after Simmons singled. Now getting her first chance at the plate. Brister took over for Bennett at second base in the field, and she'll reach first. No, they'll call that one foul.
Close call here.
Just to the left of the chalk. So 1-2 the count against Bristol. 2 out. Tapped it off of Bajaran.
And that's the adjustment right there of the drop ball, the location, getting it down, and also inside compared to the home run balls.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. Brister keeps battling. Freshman out of Houston. Hitting .235 on the year. Coach White having to quickly get out of the way. Only 1 hit for Brister in SEC play this season. Came back on March 30th at Mississippi State.
She's fouling them off. Anything close right now, even if they're out of the zone, at least she's getting a piece of it.
Count remains 1-2. Delivery from Berzon.
Berzon doing a good job. No reason to even throw it in the strike zone, especially if you're watching Brister swing at some of those. You're almost ready to get that ball hit the dirt.
Eighth pitch, the at-bat coming up. Lazy fly ball to Leno. The Texas Longhorns produce home runs from Mia Scott and Jolie Mitchell. This one is tied at 3. Tigers and Longhorns. This is a top 10 showdown that has lived up. Home run, 3-3. Longhorns and Tigers. Top of the 7th now underway.
I feel like for Kavan, this is going to be a first time since the third inning pretty much that she gets to pitch now a little bit more relaxed. Yes, the game is still tied. You don't have that lead, but at least she's not pitching from behind there. On the flip side, LSU sitting in a good space, being right at the heart of their lineup.
Bazaran, Edwards, and Leno. Bazaran gets things started with a single for LSU. Three consecutive innings now, Megan, where the Tigers have the leadoff hitter aboard.
Yeah, good pitch there, right on the outside part of the plate. I feel like that's the location you want. Bazaran, even better job driving it up the middle.
Maya Townsend, pinch running for Bazaran. And Tori Edwards due to the plate.
Number 3, Maya Townsend.
Townsend primarily used as a pinch runner this year. She's played in 14 games, only recorded a couple of at-bats.
Atwood may want to walk that one out to the pitcher circle there. I think that clipped home plate umpire as well. Always trying to get on their good side.
I'm sure J.C. Bartley is appreciative. Says he's all good. Batarina making sure.
Oh, I think he's bleeding.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they'll call the trainer out to wrap this one for Mr. Bartley. They need to clean that up for him. Bleeding on that left index finger. I'm not even sure he realized it until Coach Tarina came and said, "You're bleeding."
Oh, yeah. He didn't even get to react. You don't see it, but I mean, that foul ball went. Oh, you can see it's already bruising on top of his finger.
He's a gamer, though. Get a better look at the contact. Yeah, ouch.
Hate to say it here, Tori Edwards, though, definitely do.
This is true.
This is someone, 15 home runs on the season. She's their 4-hole. This is where she wants to be. If you're LSU and who you want up, got to run her on.
0 for 3. She does have a run batted in on a fielder's choice in the 5th. Two 2-1 coming from Kavan to the shortstop. Good, a flip and on to first. Can't complete the double play. Texas able to get the lead runner as Good delivers to Brister.
Job by Kavan. Again, Tori Edwards, just a big time hitter, almost getting that double play there.
First pitch to Jaden Leno. 0 for 3 today. Ground out and a couple of flyouts for her. Fouls it off herself. Tori Edwards standing at first with 1 out. Tie ball game. Check over to first. Leno did not go around. Three-one offering. Got her swinging. Bringing heat. It is 3-2.
Like the location of that pitch right there. Bring it tight inside.
3-2 pitch to the first baseman, Mitchell, tagging the bag, delivering to good, but can't lay down the tag in time.
Wow, I like this play here. Trying to turn it to backwards. The throw definitely beats the runner. It's the tag. And I do feel like from that angle, it does feel like she slid the back part of the bag.
Yeah.
And good did what you're supposed to do. You get the ball, you bring your glove right to the bag. However, she slid to the back side to it, and I don't think she got to it in time.
Right fielder is Amanda Fidel.
No review. At least not yet. And now it appears we will have one. Umpires went back to their positions. Looked like they were ready to play.
Texas is challenging the safe call at second base. That play is under review.
Take a look at the Hawkeye system here in the ballpark. You can get that great zoom.
Oh, man.
At least
It's just trying to decide if the glove touches the foot or not at that point. Oh, God. Oh, wow, that zoom.
Once they're able to enhance the picture.
After further review, the call at second base has been upheld. The runner was safe. This is Texas' second challenge.
So Texas loses the challenge as the call is upheld. Tori Edwards into second safely. Potential go-ahead run standing in scoring position for LSU with Savannah Bedell at the plate and 2 out. Bedell is 0 for 3. She scored the first run of the game in the 4th inning after reaching on an error. Driven home by Avery Hodge. Last 11 games for Bedell. You see her production. 10 hits, 7 runs batted in. Right back to the pitcher. Kavan makes the play. Edwards is left stranded in scoring position, and the Longhorns have an opportunity to walk it off in the series opener against the Tigers. Who has Bergeron on the circle through 6 innings of work. Giving up 4 hits, those 3 runs coming in the 6th. Good first up for Texas, and she grounds out. Katie Bennett.
Designated player, Katie Bennett.
Moving to the DP spot. Lays down a bunt that rolls foul.
Almost perfectly placed there. I think get that one last. Maybe it hit a rock. Good job by LSU catcher. Bazaran to let that thing roll foul. If not, he wouldn't have had a play.
Bennett again trying to lay down a bunt, now facing an 0-2 count. lone AB came in the third. Grounded to the second baseman. It's the 0-2 to Hodge at short. Quick throw, and can't put it in Edwards' glove. One out. Bennett on board. Top of the Texas order coming up.
Getting ready to say Hodge making a great play with the glove over there at shortstop. Just not able to get the throw there, pulling Edwards off the base. This is exactly what Texas needs, though. A little bit of momentum again, and now they're at the top of the lineup.
Ashton Maloney. Singled in the first. Grounded out to second base in the third. And fouled out to the left fielder in the fifth. To the center fielder, Lassiter, 2 down. Sydney Berzon.
Center fielder, Peyton Henry.
See the big shift here. First 4 innings allowing just a single hit. Longhorns got their second hit in the 5th inning and then unleashed in the 6th. Putting up all 3 runs they have today. Edwards knocks it down but can't pick it back up. Longhorns have runners on first and second with 2 out.
And here you go for Texas. 2 runners on. Mia Scott's up. Mia Scott just an inning before gets the 2-run home run. This is absolutely why you're going to see head coach Beth Torina take a timeout right here. Calm everyone down. I think she's watching her defense out there make uncharacteristic errors, make it a little bit harder on themselves. I don't think there's really much she needs to be saying to Berzon right now. She knows what she needs to do. It's talking your defense and getting everyone to settle down a little bit.
Berzon's next pitch will be her 100th on the day. While Mia Scott, fresh off 2-run homer in the 6th inning to straightaway center field. 220 to dead center in Austin. Well over that.
Mia Scott got that drop ball. It was elevated all over the heart of the plate. I think right now, she's just, again, looking for a ball she can handle, elevate it up a little bit.
First pitch to Scott.
A little bit interesting right now looking at the defensive layout with Scott knowing she went yard. The outfield is shifted way in, and they're doing that if they get a ground ball. They know Texas is going to be heading for home to get that walk-off, and so they're trying to do anything that they can to stay short. The other thing that does is Mia Scott has hit a couple deep fly balls. Obviously the home run, but her first AB went to the warning track, so you're also giving up that opportunity to not catch that fly ball.
1-1 to Scott. Missing away. Bazaran trying to frame it. Held it there for a good long while.
Also not expecting her to pull the ball, and Mia Scott has power to the right side. Right fielder definitely shifted towards center.
Here's the 2-1. Again missing away. Two on, 2 out. Tie game, bottom of the 7th. Time call. Now towing the rubber. 3-1 pitch from Berzon. Puts her aboard. Third walk of the day issued by Berzon. And the Longhorn cleanup hitter, Reese Atwood, coming to the plate. A team-leading 15th home run for Reese Atwood.